Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. The 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 800 has finally arrived, and it's already turning heads in the world of midsize cruisers. A name that has carried weight in Kawasaki's lineup for decades, the Vulcan series is known for balancing everyday rideability with cruiser-style charisma. For 2026, Kawasaki has completely refreshed the Vulcan 800, making it one of the most stylish, approachable, and versatile cruisers in its class. Today, we're diving deep into every aspect of this machine, from design to performance, comfort to technology, and of course, the all-important price point. So if you're a cruiser enthusiast or someone searching for that perfect blend of style and practicality, this review is going to give you everything you need to know. At the heart of the 2026 Vulcan 800 sits a brand new liquid-cooled, 4-stroke, 8-valve, 800 cubic centimeters V-twin engine that strikes a perfect balance between power and smoothness. Riders who love that classic low-end torque of a cruiser will be happy to know that Kawasaki tuned this engine to deliver plenty of grunt in the lower RPMs, making city rides and highway cruising equally effortless. The engine produces around 62 horsepower and 65 Nm of torque, figures that might not sound overwhelming on paper but translate into smooth, usable performance in real-world riding conditions. Kawasaki has paired this motor with a refined 6-speed transmission that shifts seamlessly and ensures you always have power when you need it, whether you're rolling through urban streets or stretching its legs on long weekend rides. The design of the 2026 Vulcan 800 is where Kawasaki has made some bold moves. At first glance, the bike embodies classic cruiser DNA with its low-slung stance, raked-out front end, wide handlebars, and beefy tires. But dig a little deeper and you'll see modern touches everywhere. The fuel tank is sculpted with subtle lines that give it a muscular yet elegant look, while the LED lighting package, including the headlamp, taillight, and indicators, modernizes the bike without losing its vintage-inspired charm. Chrome detailing has been tastefully applied, offering that retro sparkle, while matte black and dark metallic finishes are available for those who prefer a more stealthy, contemporary aesthetic. Kawasaki clearly wanted the Vulcan 800 to appeal to both old-school cruiser fans and a new generation of riders who crave a stylish bike that doesn't feel outdated. Comfort has always been a major selling point for cruisers, and the Vulcan 800 delivers in spades. The seat height sits at just 27.5 inches, making it approachable for riders of almost any height. The ergonomics are relaxed, with forward-set foot pegs and wide, swept-back handlebars that place the rider in a comfortable upright position. The seat itself is plush, supportive, and designed for long-haul comfort, and Kawasaki even offers an optional touring seat with enhanced cushioning for those who plan on covering serious miles. The passenger seat is removable, allowing riders to switch between solo cruising style and two-up practicality. On longer rides, the suspension setup, telescopic front forks and twin rear shocks works wonderfully to soak up bumps and imperfections in the road, providing a smooth and confidence-inspiring ride. Technology has also found its way into the 2026 Vulcan 800, but Kawasaki has been careful not to overdo it. This isn't a sport bike loaded with gadgets. Instead, it gets just the right features to enhance convenience and safety. The bike now comes with a digital analog hybrid instrument cluster that displays speed, gear position, fuel range, and a clock, while still retaining a classic round dial aesthetic. ABS is standard across all trims, offering improved safety in sudden braking situations, and Kawasaki's assist and slipper clutch technology reduces lever effort while helping to maintain stability during aggressive downshifts. A USB-C charging port discreetly integrated near the bars allows riders to keep their devices charged on the go, making it especially handy for navigation and music. Bluetooth connectivity through Kawasaki's Rideology app lets riders track ride data, maintenance schedules, and even customize certain settings, a neat addition for modern riders. Performance on the road is where the Vulcan 800 shines as an all-rounder. The bike feels incredibly stable at highway speeds thanks to its long wheelbase and well-tuned suspension. In city traffic, the low-end torque makes it easy to maneuver without constantly needing to shift gears, and the low seat height boosts rider confidence in stop-and-go situations. The exhaust note has been carefully engineered deep, throaty, and satisfying, without being obnoxiously loud. Kawasaki offers optional aftermarket exhaust systems for those who want a more aggressive sound, but the stock system is already impressive. The handling is light for a cruiser, and while it won't carve corners like a sport bike, it leans predictably and feels composed in sweeping bends. Braking performance is solid, with dual front discs and a rear disc offering plenty of stopping power, enhanced by the standard ABS. Another area worth mentioning is customization. Kawasaki understands that cruiser riders often love to personalize their machines, and the 2026 Vulcan 800 has been designed with that in mind. There's an entire catalog of factory accessories available, including saddlebags, backrests, windscreens, crash bars, and custom seats. This means you can easily configure the Vulcan 800 to suit your style, whether that's a stripped-down urban bobber look, a comfortable touring setup, or a show-stopping chrome-laden cruiser. When it comes to price, Kawasaki has managed to hit a sweet spot. The 2026 Vulcan 800 starts at around $9,499, which is highly competitive in the midsize cruiser market. Considering the balance of style, performance, comfort, and reliability, it represents excellent value for money. The higher trims with additional touring equipment and premium finishes push the price closer to $10,499, but even at that point, it undercuts many of its rivals while delivering a complete package. This makes it especially appealing to newer riders looking for a first big cruiser, as well as experienced motorcyclists who want a reliable, everyday bike with classic looks. The unique selling points of the Vulcan 800 really come down to its versatility and approachability. It's not an intimidating machine, yet it has enough presence and performance to satisfy seasoned riders. It combines modern reliability with timeless cruiser style, and Kawasaki's attention to rider comfort makes it a bike you can truly live with day to day. It's also positioned perfectly in the market, small enough to be practical and affordable, but big enough to deliver that authentic cruiser experience that many riders crave. In conclusion, the 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 800 is more than just a new cruiser. It's a statement from Kawasaki that they're not only keeping the Vulcan legacy alive but also moving it forward with modern design and technology. With its smooth V-twin performance, comfortable ergonomics, tasteful styling, and competitive pricing, this bike is going to appeal to a broad audience. Whether you're a rider who wants to dip your toes into the cruiser segment for the first time or someone who's looking for a reliable and stylish everyday cruiser, the Vulcan 800 is ready to deliver. It's approachable without being basic, stylish without being over the top, and practical without losing the emotional pull that makes cruisers so special. Kawasaki has clearly crafted this bike to be both a daily companion and a weekend escape machine, making it one of the most compelling options in the 2026 midsize cruiser market.